name is Corinne Rothwell. I'm the account manager for Cognassist. Today we're here at Central YMCA to talk to them about their experiences with the system. Can you tell me your name, your position and the organisation you work for, please?
Yes, hi, I'm Rob Johnson. I'm the Operations Director for Central YMCA.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your organisation, please?
Yes, we're Central YMCA and we're a leading UK health, wellbeing and education charity, and we believe in helping people to live happier, healthier and more fulfilled lives.
What would you say is the biggest problem your organisation faces?
It's really to provide the wraparound service or the learning experience throughout the learner journey for those individuals that identify having specific needs. Really what we want to do, so that's the biggest challenge, really what we want to do is ensure that as many of the learners that we engage with succeed.
How does the problem manifest itself?
Bit of a difficult question, however basically I suppose the manifestation is our ability to provide enough time for the tutor and learner to actually work through those individual needs against honestly the funding that's available and our need as a charity to continue to deliver to all the other learners that we have in our cohort.
Why did you decide to implement Cognassist?
I think really for us it was at the very outset, it was the ease of engagement, it was the support. The bottom line is the support it provides to our learners. What Cognassist has done is identify a broader range of learning needs which has enabled us to support the learners in a much more rounded way, as well as ensuring that there's support for that learner throughout their learning journey. So outside of the tutor interventions, that there's continued support. I suppose lastly, also what it's done has created a really simple, evidential route to draw down the additional learning needs funding.
What problems did you hope it will help solve?
For us really it's about increasing our learner achievement. The problem for us was being able to really clearly identify specific needs that the learner had and for the tutor to respond to those needs accordingly.
And what have been the outcomes so far?
Really for us it's the increased learner achievement. By identifying those specific needs, the tutor and the learner can concentrate on those areas. Now we've seen that there's a direct correlation between those learners with additional learning needs and outcomes that we can directly relate back to our engagement with Cognassist.
What would you think the biggest benefit is to date?
I suppose I've said it, it's the outcomes for learners, it's really us identifying a much greater cohort with specific needs. That's been key in increasing the outcomes because we can provide the specific support with Cognassist for those learners. I think also Cognassist doesn't stand still, so we've had the second iteration of support. I hear from the learners that that's incredibly successful and that's really important for us to work with a partner that is continually evolving.
Would you recommend Cognassist to others?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think Cognassist is, through the ease of engagement, through the support that it gives our learners in a much more holistic way has been fantastic. And I would say that because we can correlate increased outcomes with those learners, that actually across the piece this does nothing but support those learners and their journey and also the organisations that they work for. So yes, wholeheartedly.
What advice would you give to others that are considering Cognassist?
I think get your tutors and assessors on board at the earliest opportunity. And I think what we found is that after the initial assessment, it was very easy, every learner was assessed. I think it's ensuring that the tutors and the learners actually go through the programme together and that the tutors evidence that they've had a conversation thereafter.
Thank you very much for your time.